Welcome to the MyVision Express webinar, Playing Catch Up with ICD-10. During this webinar, you will learn about how MyVision Express can help you code with ICD-10. You are able to type questions into the Questions tab on your screen. I will be happy to answer all of the questions at the end of the webinar. MyVision Express is one of the largest eye care practice management and electronic health record vendors in the industry, with more than 11 years of industry-specific experience. Currently, MyVision Express is used daily by over 15,000 eye care professionals and has been named one of the fastest growing companies in the U.S. for the past 4 years. Most importantly, MyVision Express devotes all of our time and resources to the eye care industry alone. The International Classification of Diseases is now using the 10th revision, better known as ICD-10. The change to ICD-10 within the United States is mandatory and needed to be fully HIPAA compliant. Many offices are concerned with the switch and are having a hard time transitioning from ICD-9 to ICD-10. Mainly, the confusion is happening because the ICD-10 codes are much more detailed and descriptive. If you are looking for software to help your office with ICD-10, there are a few key things that you should be asking. First, are they ICD-10 ready? And does the software come preloaded with the ICD-10 codes? Secondly, what amount of work will you have to do to link ICD-10 codes to the correct diagnosis within the software? Does the software have an autocoder? And will the autocoder link with the ICD-10 codes and descriptions? Is there an injury builder that will ask the specific questions needed to document an injury for ICD-10? And lastly, do the ICD-10 codes transfer to a claim form for easy and seamless billing? When you first begin with MyVision Express, you can go to the Setup section to verify that the system is set to ICD-10. If you need to switch from ICD-9 to 10, you can also do so with simply clicking one button. You can also go to the Diagnosis section in the Setup and see how to use the crosswalk from ICD-9 to ICD-10. This is especially helpful if you are not familiar with the 10 codes. On this screen, you can also see the list of ICD-10 codes and make a favorites list of the codes that your office uses most often. MyVision Express has taken the fear and uncertainty out of coding in ICD-10 within our software. During an exam, the doctor will diagnose the issues and perform the refraction as necessary. As the doctor is refracting, the software is auto-coding based on the details of the refraction. MyVision Express is specifically formulated so that the workflow of the office, and more specifically the doctor, does not change just because we have switched from ICD-9 to ICD-10. The doctor will continue documenting the steps of the refraction and come up with the final prescription as necessary. MyVision Express will handle the ICD-10 codes. MyVision Express also has an injury builder, which is a big part of accurately detailing and coding with ICD-10. The injury builder allows you to quickly and accurately document any injury with no typing at all. Just like in the refraction, internal, and external areas of the exam, the injury builder in MyVision Express will automatically suggest the appropriate ICD-10 codes. The ICD-10 codes are already pre-linked to the appropriate diagnosis within MyVision Express. The injury builder will also show on the patient's exam history during subsequent visits to be sure that you are making changes to your exam based on the patient's previous injury documentation. Previous exam history is very easy to see on a current exam. MyVision Express also allows you to recall your patients based on a specific ICD-10 code and will even automatically make you an exam summary or referral letter for this patient that you can then send to an additional service provider or caregiver. Remember, there is no setup involved for the office or the doctor. As MyVision Express suggests the appropriate 10 codes, the doctor will accept and code the exam using the autocoder. They can also default the plan for the diagnosis or assessment, or they can choose from a list already pre-populated. You can always also type the plan. After bringing in the exam charges automatically, the doctor can simply sign the exam and move on to the next patient. After the patient leaves the exam room, they will check out for the services and any applicable glasses or contacts. The insurance calculation is automatically done on the order, meaning no one in your office has to sit with a fee schedule and a calculator trying to determine what the patient owes, or even worse, retype the information onto a separate website. The patient responsibility may be paid and an insurance claim is automated within MyVision Express with all of the appropriate ICD-10 codes based on the diagnosis that was provided by the doctor. You are also able to submit the claim with all of the detailed ICD-10 codes already placed on the claim form. No one in your office has to figure out what to code on each claim. The work is simply done for you. No guessing, no confusion with ICD-10 in your office. ICD-10 has brought on a lot of anxiety within most offices, as previous ICD-9 codes were very basic and familiar. Currently, there are over 19 times as many ICD-10 codes as there were ICD-9 codes, and the reality is that it's imperative to be using the ICD-10 codes correctly. The switch to ICD-10 does not have to be an overwhelming process or such a major pain point in your office. MyVision Express can help your office transition to ICD-10 in a seamless way without interrupting the workflow in the office. If you are interested in getting to know MyVision Express and how we can help make your office more efficient, or interested in having a one-on-one demonstration of MyVision Express, please call 877-882-7455 or email sales@myvisionexpress.com.